No, there is something there. And as I said, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I tried sailing because I thought, living near the water, should actually make use of it.
Yeah.
And I did level 1 of sailing and then level 2, but I didn't really take to it. It's just, all this ducking down under the sail all the time and trying to position the sail. I was getting it wrong and capsizing. I think the nice thing about being on the dragon boat is you're on the water and you see things differently. You see a lot of wildlife. As often as not, we'll see a heron and all sorts of birds. And it's quite calm. It's not you're forever fiddling about trying. It suits me a lot more than being in a little dinghy. And also, personally, I'm somebody who likes to do things with other people. So the fact there's a team of really nice, friendly people doing it as well.
Yeah.
And before and after we do exercises, and then we have a drink and things and have a chat. So that's what attracts me to it. Yeah, I think it suits me. Yeah.
That's so nice. And you've spoken so positively about the Bourne Water Dragons, and obviously we're trying to help gain more attraction and things. From your point of view, what would maybe the biggest struggle or challenge of the Bourne Water Dragons be, if there is one?
Apart from COVID.
Yeah.
Put a stop to everything.
Yeah.
A challenge in what way? How do you mean?
So, for example, David said funding was one of the issues, and the way you pushed the boat out was also, Mary said, was one of the problems.
Yeah. Funding. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
funding.
You from your point of view.
Funding, I don't know a lot about.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I paid to join, I think, and it was, incredible value. I can't remember how much it was, but I wouldn't have thought the charge, what they ask us to pay each year shouldn't be a major obstacle. It's what you can spend on a night out easily.
Yeah.
And then it covers a whole year. I don't know much about the funding which comes from other places.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Getting the boat in and out, that means, and I think the minimum is probably 12 people that you need. And particularly if the weather's a bit bad. Sometimes we've been I think there was only once when I was only doing it for a relatively short time because we got, COVID came along for a year. We haven't done it. So it's just a few months. There was once, from what I remember, where I went along and we couldn't actually go out because there weren't enough of us to safely launch the boat.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I don't think when I've been there, no, there haven't. There was never a time there were too many people. Okay. I think it might have happened where there are too many people and they can't all go in the boat, but that's never while I've been doing it. So, it does need a few more, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Few more people. And that's sort of our aim, and hopefully what we'll get out, you guys will get out this project.
Yeah. And it's the people, especially these, I suppose I always have been, but I'm quite a joiner in things, if I see something, I thought, if somebody tells me, and I'll say, oh yeah, that's interesting, I'll have a go. But it's the people, and somebody, I've known since I was at university who retired, and he said, oh, I'm so depressed, and nothing to do and everything, because he's not a joiner. I don't think, he's used to being like a manager and, feeling superior, not a joiner. Because I mean, in the dragon boat, there's no status or anything in terms, whether people are millionaires or, on benefits or anything. It's, but they're the ones you need to get. I suppose they're somehow reach out to those who are not in the habit of joining things.
Yeah, definitely. So encouraging people to speak up and things.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you maybe say to someone in that situation to encourage them to join? How would you sell the Bourne Water Dragons to them? Say it's like one of your friends, and like, for example, your friend who's like that felt a bit sad. Maybe how would you sell it?
Yeah, it's not local, but and hasn't had cancer.
That's a good thing.
So unlucky, he hasn't had cancer. Actually, I did say, what if every cloud has a silver lining?
It does
And,
indeed,
you
definitely.
know, the episode I went through, which, you know,
Yeah.
people have been through far worse than me. You know, I got discovered treatment and all, but it has had benefits.
Yeah.
Partly in the way you look at life, but also in bringing me into the Water Dragons and
Oh,
you know, meeting the people there, which wouldn't have happened. You know, I wouldn't have got involved if I hadn't.
Yeah.
But what I'd say to them is, come along.
mhm.
Very friendly, welcoming group of people. Just, you know, nothing to worry about. You know, the fact that you're a total beginner, you know, they'll tell you what to do. You don't. I mean, I had no idea. You know, when I went along, what actually happened. Come along, give it a try, and see if you like it. And there's nothing to lose. You know, if you don't like it, nobody will worry. You don't need to come again. You don't need to pay anything to start off with. So that's what I'd say. Come and give it a try, and you'll probably be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely, that is. And in your own words, and you had to describe the Bourne Water Dragons in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Oh, give me a second.
Mary has the same as well, so don't worry.
Friendly, welcoming, and fun.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah. I mean, that's more describing the people and the activity, if you see what I mean. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
But
you.
the activity, no, it's fun. It's lovely being out on the water, and you know, in a group of people. As I say, when you're all paddling in unison, just a nice feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for that.
You don't get all cold and wet either. You know,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah,
water
actually.
activities. You get I mean, you get a bit of splashing, but that's all.
Do you do the sport throughout summer and winter, or is it more just a summer sport?
Yeah. In normal times, yeah.
All year round.
Yeah, in the summer it's in the evenings, in the winter Sunday mornings.
Oh,
But you soon get warm, and you've got a big thick life jacket around your middle, and you know, quite active. When I was doing it, I think it was early last year when we had to stop because the river was too high and then COVID. But it was, you know, it was cold, and you know, wasn't a big problem.
that's good then. Well, thank you for that. Do you have any other questions?
No, I think I've gone through all of my questions.
Graham, was there anything else you wanted to add, or anything, because we're basically creating the video, so hopefully we can send it to health professionals and show it to people who would like to join. Is there anything you'd like to see in that, or anything you'd like us to add to the project from your perspective, or anything like that before we finish?
Nothing springs to mind. I mean, the best of luck to you.
Thank
It's good that you're doing it.
Thank you so much for spending your time today chatting to us.
No problem at all. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if you don't have anything to add, I think that's everything we have to
Okay.
ask. So just
Right.
thank you to you, really. And
No problem at all. Yeah, no, really.
amazing.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you very much.
Today. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.